Hi guys, welcome to episode 9. Just like to clear something up before we start. Episode 9 was supposed to be episode 8. And I don't think we explained it in episode 9 because we didn't know that it was supposed to be or we didn't know it was going to be episode 9, but in episode 8 we explained it, but just to like dive deeper into it. Um Jude had recorded this episode and then he had to voyage down to the East Coast for premium family bonding time, but they ended up getting snowed in, and it was a whole thing. So we ended up recording episode 8 while Jude was gone. That's why Jude wasn't in the last episode. Um, so if you're wondering why like the recording looks different, because I think Hugo's playing Terraria in episode 8, and there's no gameplay on this one. Um, it's because Hugo was recording the last one, and we do share our screen in this episode, so it's not going to be like pointless to have no gaming like overlay. And then obviously Trip, yeah, just Trip. It was Trip's fault as well. All right, enjoy the video.
Three, two, one, action.
Oh, all right, all right. Welcome back to another episode of Rowa. It's been a year. It's been like technically, like basically a year since the last time we've recorded. Or posted, I should say, since the last time we posted. We've recorded. All right. We've recorded. Um,
Jude
I don't
got
even
kicked
know
out
if
of the
they know.
NHS.
Okay, bro.
No one
Do
cares.
they even know
no
Became
about
one
El
Osvaldo?
cares.
Presidente.
Do they even know about
You
Osvaldo,
mean
like as a
Adrian?
person?
No,
Adrian,
Yeah,
yeah, my bad.
Osvaldo,
they're not.
Adrian,
Like,
should we say,
the two
doesn't matter
viewers
anymore.
aren't on a first name basis.
We
as far as
can't
I'm
have him
aware
on this episode or else he'll
with Adrian
overstimulate
yet.
me.
Adrian.
Adrian
Okay,
can't handle. He
so
can't
we
handle
haven't-
being in the podcast.
Adrian, expand
I
our
can't
friend group.
He
we
has
have some. We were supposed to have a new guest, but
He has the full ability to join.
or not a new guest, a new host.
He's
Yeah.
in Dagestan right now.
Liam
You're so funny.
still hasn't even been. I don't even think we've had like one full episode where Liam says a word.
Since like almost a year
bro,
ago.
Trip's actually living under a rock, man. Anyway, a lot's happened. I mean, I could go through it all, but do I want to?
I killed someone.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Main topic of today.
No, it's not, bro. I don't think we've recorded since Mr. Kirk died, bro.
Since
Mr.
Kirk
Oh.
died. Kirkaroni and cheese.
Yeah, bro. I think it's been that long since
Dude,
Charlie's passed. Freaking
Wow.
Venezuela's now like a American
U.S.
rest
territory.
stop.
I'm gonna buy some
Supposedly,
houses out
just
there.
until they're able to get a new leader, but I don't think that's gonna happen, bro.
Ooh, wait,
I don't think
pause,
they're gonna
pause
allow him.
2, 1, action.
Yes.
All right. We had technical difficulties, but we're back and ready for action. So
What do you
like I
think
was
about
saying,
Halloween,
bro,
Mateo?
Venezuela.
Venezuela,
25 freaking years ago.
Venezuela.
Okay, you continue with your Venezuelan stuff.
Shut up, bro. You go home already?
Yeah, bro. So Venezuela
Together,
was conquered.
we
We
are
haven't.
Venezuela.
Shut
Hiya.
up, Hugo.
Maduro is dead.
He's at my
Maduro's
house
not
right now.
dead.
We're
He's being
proud of you.
held.
You're so
I've
funny.
actually
How'd
seen
you
that
ever
he's
In
being
New
think
held
York.
in the same prison as Diddy.
You're so funny. How did you ever
They
think
both
of a
were.
president being
We
at
were
your
both
house?
arrested for strategic oil
Also, if there's a president at your house, we
reserves.
all know which one it is, little buddy.
Oh my
Ooh.
gosh. Anyway,
BB Netanyahu.
Shut up.
oh brother, it's gonna be a long year. Yeah. So we've recorded a lot. We just haven't posted since. I don't even know why we haven't posted. It's just like
Summer.
technical
We haven't
difficulties.
posted since the anniversary.
Shut up already. No one likes you.
Yeah, we haven't posted since the anniversary.
My bad, Fruit.
Uh-huh.
Love you,
Hopefully this video makes it out of Jude's capture, dude.
CapCut's been
We
so
didn't really
laggy recently.
we didn't really have like a
Sorry.
oh brother.
That's all that rhyme he's taking up from the AI.
Oh my gosh, bro. I vowed not to
My
edit
gosh,
this video.
Trip,
Oh,
dude.
shoot.
What's even?
What are you talking about, man?
I could call time.
Trying to talk about Venezuela. What
Bro,
the hell
this
are you
is just
talking
like
about?
a filler.
What is Mr. B gonna think?
Bro.
Stop saying.
Mr. Beast? I don't know.
Bro, this is just gonna be like a filler episode when it comes to the
Filler
grand scheme of
episode.
it all.
It's like our 4th filler episode, by the way.
This might as well, bro. This could possibly be the last episode of Row
At this
Up for
point,
like the
this
entire of 2026.
episode. At this point, this episode is like, it's just filler. If like you want to watch a podcast, but the episode, like the new episode isn't out yet, just watch this, and then by the time you're done, the new episode will be out.
Yeah.
We're a filler podcast.
I didn't understand anything.
Like
We need to get a schedule on Mr. Smith so we can do our special episode with him.
Oh,
this is why your parents disown
that's kind
you.
of.
Sorry.
Wait, bro. I think that's Trip's job, like actually to kind of like run things in that
Yeah,
department,
for
bro.
real, bro. You're the like.
You're the
Like, it
one
was
who's been
kinda like-
texting
You're
him
the
too.
one with the connection.
I actually haven't.
The last time I talked to him is when he said he got hit by a car.
What?
Okay, bro. Just revealing his like privacy, bro.
Stop saying 6'7".
I'll just name bomb his entire name.
Bro, it's literally 2026.
Why?
So just like stop that commenting, man.
Bro, Jude, bro. I'm sorry, but no one's giggling at TS. Little Brody.
It's literally almost 2026. That can't.
Yeah.
Okay, bro. Actually, I don't even know what like the
Okay,
point of
did
this
you-
video is.
Did you hear
This is-
about our literature teacher, Mateo?
What?
I think everybody has, man. I don't know why you just like
I haven't.
you're so
What?
adamant on just like revealing everybody's like.
I haven't.
Okay,
What happened?
Okay, Jude, let me tell you. So I guess he was on his phone pretty much all day, like on a phone call, and in the middle of class, he just up and left. And I was told by a source at the end of the day, like the whole bunch of cops were there. His wife and kids were there, and they're all crying, and the cops were trying to look for him. He just like disappeared on Friday.
What's happening?
Wait, actually?
Oh.
Yeah, I think our literature
Yo.
teacher like
Yo,
just
this isn't a
disappeared off the
podcast
face of
thing.
the
This
earth.
is this is bad, man.
I didn't even know this. I
Wait,
thought
what
I knew
happened?
you're-
What happened? What happened?
I guess
Should
So-
have saved this for story time.
I guess our literature teacher like is missing. I guess.
Yeah, he from last I heard on Friday, he just like disappeared, and the cops had showed up to the school and was trying to search for him. Like his wife and kids
Well,
were there,
no.
and they were all crying.
I know why the cops showed up to the school. It wasn't for that. There's supposed to be a search. Like everybody was supposed to have to go in the hallways, get like fully searched, like
That's
backpacks
so
sniffed by
stupid,
dogs,
man. I still
man.
think that's so like insanely stupid.
Like it was either gonna happen on Friday or Tuesday. So like I guess we'll find
Yeah,
out. Man.
this entire week has just been backpack searches.
Yeah, not for you though. I don't know why it's like that one
I
friend
dare
who
you
thinks
to
he's in like the
tell.
friend group. But he's not.
I dare you to tell our principals that I have a vape. So then, like when I come back.
Our principal is in Paris right now, so I don't know
not
how
that
well that's going to work
principal!
out.
Adrian
But-
principal.
Vice principal?
Oh,
Principal. Principal G.
man. Yeah, bro. I guess this like video
Every
is just
time
like
I'm
a
like
quality
waiting in
of life
line, he just
update.
like Like I was just standing. I could just be standing around, and he just like walk up to me and put his hand on my shoulder. Like we've been
Trip,
friends,
bro.
like good old buddy
Yo, does
pals.
your dad
What?
do that, but like with his fist to your face?
Bro. Okay, man.
My name isn't Kraus
Not on the
Malcolm.
pod.
Bro, that's worse than what I said.
You're just name dropping, man.
That wasn't a little. That is just true news right there. That was
I'm
in a
not
newspaper too.
associated
Now
with this
that-
guy,
that's
bro.
true
I'm not
news.
associated with this guy.
I don't know who this N-word is.
Not at all.
I don't know who
But
this-
no, I heard that
I don't know who
the
this
president
guy
of
is.
Venezuela is being held in the same prison Diddy is. Sean Combs.
Oh, who's the bigger threat?
Oh,
Dude, everyone's in
Both
that
arrested
prison.
for-
There's Ghislaine Maxwell,
Al Chapo was in that prison
Luigi.
Who
too.
the hell is
El
Ghislaine
Chapo, Luigi
Maxwell?
Mangione.
She's
you're
the lady
just
that worked with
uninformed, huh?
Epstein.
You're just uninformed, huh?
Yeah.
It's Epstein's wife.
Oh,
Uh,
I wonder if
Yeah,
she
bro,
actually
it's just
knew.
Yeah,
all-
the Epstein.
I wonder if she knew anything that was happening, man.
She
why
was
would she be in
helping
jail
him.
then?
She was helping him?
It's just like you're just
Yes.
tapped out of the world,
Yes,
man.
obviously.
Oh,
This is why I don't like women,
shut up, bro. No one heard that.
bro.
Okay, man. This is like all on record, bro.
I don't care.
Yes.
You know there's not like much to talk about, right? Like this, we didn't plan to record today. It was just kind of like an idea that sprung
so
up.
I think we need to talk about like the biggest event that's been happening right now, like a big deal.
What?
The ice raids.
What?
Jude, we just talked about a
Oh, this
teacher
guy-
going missing, and you want to
Okay,
talk about
okay.
ice
No,
raids.
yeah, let's talk about it, Jude. Let's talk about it. If they would just comply, they wouldn't get killed.
They never needed to use
said my
lethal
piece.
force, though.
He was
my
silent
piece.
for a good
Lethal
5
force
seconds
was
before
never
answering that one.
required, bruh. Whatever happened to using
The dude
tasers?
ran. He's already been ran over by a car. So you think
What
Bro,
are you
she
talking
seeing a
about?
car
wasn't
in
turning
front of
to
you with the link-
him.
Yes, she was.
No, she wasn't.
Bro, he shouldn't
Yeah,
have been
sure.
like on duty while having PTSD. I don't even know how that was allowed. That was actually the fault of the police. 100%. Fault on ICE. Like 100%. But like you see videos of people getting like killed because they're trying to run from ICE agents. They're gonna shoot you down, bro.
You serious, bro?
It's
they
gonna
don't
happen.
Need to shoot your head or your face or anything, bro. That's not
That's just
required.
good aim right
That's
there.
not needed. If they don't have
Bro,
lethal
but they-
weapons, if they're just running, worst case scenario, like shoot them in the leg.
Bro. But why are you running at all? Why don't you just like
Bro, 'cause
comply?
no
It's the
one
same
wants to get taken,
thing when you get
man.
arrested.
Nobody
Don't
wants to
try
get
to
taken.
run.
Especially since most of these people have like
The
families,
truth will
man.
set
No
you
coming-
free, bro.
They had 4 years to
Okay.
become legal, and they didn't.
Bro, the people we're talking about are citizens.
No, we're not
you
even
goof.
talking about the legal ones. Yeah.
Just
you,
saying.
You realize, like, the person that got killed,
Just
Renee, whatever her
saying.
face is, she was a citizen. You know that, right?
Wow.
Oh my
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
gosh,
but
do.
she
this
wasn't
guy
even the
thinks
one that
ICE
they were.
is full of purists
Oh my gosh.
who only go for immigrants.
No, bro, that Renee girl you're talking about, she wasn't even involved in the freaking, like the thing, bro. She was trying to tell them to stop, and then she tried to like run away whenever they were trying to get her for interfering. Man, she wasn't even the one they were looking for. She was just a neighbor.
And then she ended up driving.
She didn't need to get involved. She didn't need to get
Still,
involved.
Man, still, getting involved doesn't mean you try to arrest for her in the first place. And two, that doesn't mean she should die. She didn't turn to the police officer. She didn't turn to
Bro,
him.
she did turn to him, bro,
No,
to back
she-
up.
No, she didn't.
Dude, let's
She
pull up a
turned
video,
in the
dude.
other direction. She turned right. The guy was left.
Jude, bro, share your screen and pull up the video.
I have the
Yeah,
video.
pull it up.
I'm not
Yep.
sharing my
Let's
screen
watch
right
it.
now because I'm just not. There's too much
Because there's
work.
naughty pictures on your screen, huh?
No, I have the video.
What?
I have pictures that I can show. Wait, let me find it. Real
Yeah.
quick. Wait. Mateo left.
Oh, who left? Why did Mateo leave?
I don't know.
The heck?
Wait, no, I'm like talking
So
about
it's
this
just
now,
us, you know.
man. Video proof.
Yeah, dude. Dude, there's
My
what?
Whoa, what did I just hear?
What's
I didn't even hear what he said, bro.
I just heard someone
What? Say that again?
I just heard someone drop the N bomb, bro.
Bro, did Trip?
nobody's? I did not do any. I didn't say no N word.
I could have swore I just heard it, man. As soon as
Wait
I
a minute.
joined.
Wait, let me find the video, like, of her turning away from the cop.
Here, watch. I will probably find it before you because I'm the GOAT. Okay, yeah, I have it.
I remember I sent it to you.
Okay, well. Hold on.
Wait, let me see.
Hold on, bro. I'm watching an ad about sinking toes into white sand.
Yes, I see it.
Alright, let's check it
I'm
out.
not mad, boy. Show your face. I'm not mad. That's okay. We don't change our plates every morning, just so you know. It'll be the same plate when you come
See,
talk
look,
to us.
okay, look. They're all trying to mess with them, by the way. Just want to let you know. Right?
Okay.
They're
Impeding
all
justice
trying.
right there.
Literally, bro. Like, they shouldn't have gotten involved, man. I'm sorry to say it. And I know that's gonna sound really ignorant of
Because
me.
you have to realize they're taking away people they know, man. They're not just gonna sit there and take
Okay,
it,
bro. Okay, bro. But if they're an actual citizen, then they're gonna eventually be set free, dude.
Yeah.
Bro, but still, they're gonna be taken and put under horrible conditions for no reason when they're citizens.
You're acting like they're going to
If
be
they
interrogated
have
like
proof of their
Rubashov.
citizenship in their house, in their homes, look at that. Why does it need to be taken there, stay there for like 2.5 weeks, away from your family, away from everyone you know? Like, why?
Bro. But I would rather have
Documents could
that
be
than be
faked.
dead, dude. I would rather
They
be
don't
stuck
need to
in
kill
a-
anyone. They don't
Bro.
need guns.
They're
If
they're
the-
not
they
gonna
do.
change.
Unless the
They're
person
not.
they're arresting has a gun and is trying to kill them, they
They
do not
need
need
it.
to pull
They
a
need
gun.
guns for
They should have a
protesters who
taser
might
and
actually
can
try to shoot
tase
at
the
them.
people who are trying to run away.
Okay, hold on.
at
Time out.
worst.
Time out. Trip, bro. Me and Jude have like some like actual agreeing points. You're saying that freaking ICE is like the purest of the pure, bro. That's what you're saying. You're saying that they can't do no harm.
Like your argument for what's it called?
You gonna say it
Your
or
argument for like if they don't resist they'll be fine, like and they won't be killed is like it's kind of stupid just because they don't need to bring lethal force no matter what. They don't need to.
They're going to
So,
bring it
if
anyway.
cops have to arrest somebody, you don't want them to have guns just in case if they get attacked.
Yeah, cops have guns.
I'm not
Jude.
saying they shouldn't have guns. I'm just saying they shouldn't use guns in these types of situations.
Okay,
But
when
they
someone's trying to
are.
run you over, Jude, you don't want to
They're
shoot them. You
not
just want
trying to
the
run
tires
him over. They
punch
should
over
turn
your
away.
legs.
Wait.
You want the
Okay,
tire to
bro.
like flatten you out.
Listen, these people know that these ICE agents have rifles and shotguns and like pistols on them, right?
Okay.
Why are you gonna go up and try to not intimidate, try to like mess with them? You know what I mean?
Bro, because for
Like,
one,
why-
you, as a citizen, you have freedom of expression, so you can do
But
what
assaulting
you want,
an
man.
officer is a
You can
felony.
hit on officers.
No
they
one
can't
was
get mad at
assaulting
you for
anybody.
that, man.
Okay, let's finish the video.
Later. That's fine. U.S. citizen, former. You want to come at us? You want to
Look,
come at
bro,
us?
she's
Let's
trying
go
to-
get yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
Now, look, and she's insulting them, man. Like she's
That
she's
doesn't
insulting
matter,
them.
Mateo. It's called freedom of
That's true.
speech.
Yeah.
I know it's called freedom of speech, but these guys don't care about the law, obviously, man.
That's
They
the
don't.
whole point we're
They
making,
think they're
Mateo.
above God,
They're
bro.
Just
They
because
think
they're
they're
ICE officers doesn't mean that they can just break the law. That's the whole point
Oh.
of what everyone's trying to
Oh.
say.
Oh.
It's not their ICE agents. They get to do whatever they want and have no consequences. That's what people
I
are mad
know.
about. They're not mad about like the fact that they get mad. They're mad that they don't get any repercussions for like breaking laws. That's what people are mad
What
about.
laws
the
are they breaking,
president-
Jude?
Because the president thinks they can do no harm. They're not.
That's why people
Bro.
don't like the president, Mateo.
I'm not disagreeing with that, man. But if you see these guys with guns doing their job, it's their job. We're not gonna say it's not their job. Their job is to go and get these what they think immigrants and take them to go see if they're actually citizens or not. That's their job. If you see them doing that, you shouldn't go up to them and start like filming. Or yeah, you can film, but this person's getting close to them, insulting them. Man, like, you should stay from a distance, and eventually, bro, it'll come to light. The justice will come to light, bro. But they keep on like testing
Just
these guys.
continue
They
the
keep
video,
on putting
Mateo.
their
Please
feet in
just
the
continue
water.
the video.
Get out. Get out.
The video from
Look,
Alpha News
see?
shows the perspective
No,
of the
she
ICE
turned away.
agent
Look
getting out of
where she
his
is.
car and then taking video of goods vehicle.
Wait.
ICE agent getting out of his.
See, he fell back.
Car. Get out.
Wait,
Yeah, because he started blowing him over.
Out.
The video.
she was going towards him.
No, she turned away. It did not hit him.
It didn't hit him because he
She was
moved out
turning
of the
because
way.
She wasn't going
It
for
was
him.
going towards him. She was driving out of
No,
panic
it's
and it
called
was
when
going
you drive,
towards
you're
him.
not immediately
She
gonna
was
turn
reckless
90
driving.
degrees. She turned right. It looked at the moment that she was gonna run into him, but that doesn't mean
That's
you can
why.
shoot her in the head.
Bro,
Hey,
this guy
look up-
supposedly has PTSD. That's his argument. Okay, let's say he actually does have PTSD.
Why are
We're
you
not
on
even gonna
duty?
look. We're not even gonna look at the fact that
Look at
you
all the
should-
angles. Find a video that shows all the angles of it, because I know
No,
there's about
I've
7
seen
angles.
a video that shows
Video
her
from
turning
Alpha
away.
News shows the perspective of the ICE agent getting out of
Yeah, this-
his car and then taking video of goods vehicle.
Check it out.
Repeatedly telling the driver to get out of the car.
Okay, this
the
is it.
driver then backs up, and as soon as she drives forward,
See? She
you hear
turned away
3
from
shots
that.
fired. A federal agent reholsters his gun as the red SUV loses control and crashes into another vehicle.
Okay, but she shouldn't have driven away in the first place, man.
Okay, I'm not saying she should have. I'm just saying they didn't need to shoot
I'm-
her for
okay,
that. She wasn't going
I'm
to hit
saying
them.
I'm saying what my argument is. She would have never died. I'm gonna say it. She would have never died if she wasn't resisting and just done what they have said, bro. Just
Okay,
listen
yes,
to them.
Mateo,
It would
but
have never been
at the
killed,
same
bro.
time, you have
I
to
don't
understand-
care. I don't care that it's like freedom of speech and you should protest your rights. You're a human. She was an older lady, bro. What is she gonna do to people in full out like decked SWAT uniform with rifles and shotguns? What is she gonna do? And then they see this already like mad woman starting her car and start driving. They don't know what she's gonna do. This is in their defense. This is in their eyes. This is why they shot them. Shot her.
But bro,
I'm not
the way
saying
I
it's
see
right.
it is
I'm not
they
saying
still
it's right.
didn't need to like bang her in the head, shoot her in the head. The lethality of ICE agents is unnecessary. That's my whole thing. If it's like, oh, there's these American citizens who are like pulling guns on ICE agents, trying to kill them for what they do. Okay, lethal force may be required, but when it's
Aeon,
like I understand in the eyes of the guy who he has PTSD, he was worried, he acted like irrationally. Okay,
yeah, the link.
but
I a good
for one,
angle. From that angle.
someone with that recent of
So
an
wait,
incident with that
wait,
great
wait,
PTSD should not be
wait.
on duty for one.
Dude,
And
Jude,
two,
Jude. Shh.
there could have still been
Jude.
way more instances where they did not need to kill anyone. That's my whole point.
Jude,
There's
hang
so
on.
many more
Wait.
easier like ways to do this without killing people.
Man, somebody open that video. That angle that I just seen. I
What
think
video?
Jude honestly might be right. I sent it in the chat, in the Discord chat. It honestly
I'm
looks
wondering.
like it. I think I might have to agree with Jude on this one. I just watched the video.
It looks like
And
she
it-
turned away, right?
Yeah, and it looks like he jumped out of the way and just pulled his gun
And
out.
I'm
What a-
not disagreeing with it. I'm
Wait,
not
let me
saying
see.
that's not her intentions. I'm not saying that she wasn't intentionally trying to
Yo,
hit
where
them.
did you post this, man?
Yeah, for real.
Where'd you post it?
Chat room
Here.
host
Not
only.
in the Roll-Up official
No.
server.
There. I sent it.
Okay, let me see.
Okay, I'll check it out. I'll share my screen.
But from the video, it does look like he
And
was
okay.
able to.
And I'm not disagreeing with this. I'm not disagreeing with you, all right? I'm not saying that she was trying to hit him. I'm saying that in the cop's eyes, who supposedly has PTSD, he sees a car coming at him. He's gonna duck, and then people think, and then the other ICE agents who are probably also riled up think he got hit or something. I don't know. But if she wouldn't have driven away, or if she wouldn't have resisted, that wouldn't have happened. And I know you can say whatever you want, right? You can say whatever you want, but
that excuse only goes to such an extent, man.
I'm not saying it's an
Wait,
excuse.
let me watch your stream. Wait.
All right.
He does not have PTSD, but
He did. That's what they're saying.
it has. It's not. Is it not? He's
They're
not been
saying he has
formally
PTSD
diagnosed
from being
yet.
run over.
Still, just play it.
On Wednesday, in Minneapolis, a federal agent fatally shot a motorist, 37-year-old Renee Nicole Good. Trump administration officials said these were, quote, defensive shots, fired because the officer was being run over.
And a woman attacked them and those surrounding them and attempted to run them over.
But our analysis of bystander footage, filmed from different angles, appears to show the agent was not in the path of the victim's SUV when he fired 3 shots at close range.
Yeah, and I'm not disagreeing
No,
at
I
all.
know you
it
could
does
say,
look like it.
oh, if she didn't drive away in the first place, blah, blah, blah. But, bro, when there's a bunch of guys trying to rip you out of your car when you're an American citizen, you're not just going to let them do it, man. That's how people are. You could say, don't resist, it's easy. Bro, like for
What she's
one,
doing
it's a
is
very
impeding
high-pressure
justice.
situation. These people have a
I'm
reputation.
saying-
You don't know what they're going to do. You're scared. 2, she was just trying to drive away. That was her intention, and she ended up dying, man. She wasn't trying to even resist. She wasn't even the reason they were there.
Exactly. She shouldn't have gotten involved.
Okay, yeah,
I'm
because
saying-
the people
I'm
they were
saying
there
that this could
for
have been
one, I'm
prevented.
pretty sure the people they were there for trying to arrest were all American citizens, for one.
Okay, bro. And if she would have just let the arrest happen, then justice would
These
have
are
eventually
people
been
who are all,
served.
like, close, man. They're not gonna just let it happen.
Dude,
You could say, obviously, like, it's easier for them in the long term, but for one, you're being put as a random, like, let's say this white woman, if she let herself get arrested, she would have been put in an ICE camp filled with actual dangerous criminals in these ICE camps, man. That's where they're being taken
know
to.
that.
They're being taken
But
to
it's
a more
better than
dangerous
being
place.
dead, dude. It's better than being dead.
Bro,
Isn't it?
still.
Answer me. Is it better than being dead? Yes, it's better than being
Genuinely,
dead.
man.
6 feet under.
No. Let's say there's this, like, just random man who got arrested, right? He got arrested even though he's an American citizen and he's in one of these ICE camps. And he gets, like, brutally beat by some, like, bad people in these camps. Because there's a lot of actually bad people. I'll admit, they're not only deporting, like, just families or whatever. They're deporting bad people, too. But, like, if you are getting basically, like, you know, you're bleeding out, like, you're, like, not good, like, very bad condition because these ICE people racially profiled you incorrectly, people are gonna be like, I don't want to go through that, man. They're not gonna want to go through that, so they're gonna attempt to get out of the situation. That's just how that's human nature to get out of danger.
Okay. Would you
They're
do
not
this?
thinking
Would you
they're
resist?
not thinking in that moment. Wait, if I let them arrest me and then I wait a good 3 weeks in a place I don't want to be in, I could get beaten up in. Maybe, just maybe, I'll be taken home.
Maybe, just maybe. Yeah, you will be taken home if you're an actual citizen, Jude.
Yeah, but the thing is, Mateo, they don't need to take you in the first place.
Okay, they're going to take you, Jude. We know that. Their reputation shows that they're going to take you.
You
But
can't
the
change it.
issue
I
is
know. Hold on,
they
wait.
really
I
don't
understand
need
that
to.
they shouldn't
There's
be
other
doing it.
ways to identify someone's citizenship without
How?
taking them to a facility and making them wait for 3 weeks. Why would they do that?
And that's the Trump administration's fault. We can't change that.
Precisely what everyone's saying, Mateo. You're agreeing with me now. You're on my side now.
But you're saying that that they shouldn't have done. Yeah, okay. You're saying that it's human instinct to resist.
Yes.
But if you have some sort of common sense and you know some sort of something about these ICE agents, you know that they're not gonna accept you resisting a little bit like a normal police officer would if you were caught speeding during a traffic like stop or something like that. Man,
Still,
they're
man,
not
when
like
you're
normal
in
cops.
that sort of
You-
situation where you have 4 men around you who don't have the right to arrest you.
Okay, hang on. So I just looked up a thing about ICE agents arresting if they're able to arrest people before they are proven that they're a citizen. It said what often happens in reality is wrongful detention still occur because of misidentification, bad or outdated database info, or agents ignoring or not promptly verifying citizen claims even when people offer ID. So it's like
Exactly.
50-50.
They're arresting
not
these people
disagreeing.
when multiple ways of identifying their citizenship without taking them to your horrible facilities are possible, and they purposefully don't take
Okay.
those measures. That's why people want to defund ICE, man.
I know
If you-
that, dude.
If you defund ICE, then there's
not
going to be more
disagreeing with
crime.
you.
That is why people don't like ICE. You think they care that? You think they're so upset that they're getting rid of like immigrants that don't need to be here? No, they're mad that people who shouldn't be getting deported are like having to go through these processes that can get them like possibly like genuinely could be paralyzed from getting arrested by ICE. At that
I
point, I would
know
prefer
that.
to be dead than be paralyzed.
Okay.
You know what? Because
hold on, wait.
in Obama's administration, they had both ICE did also kill innocent people, and they also put them in cages. By the way,
People were being put in cages.
They still put them.
yeah,
in
they were
cages.
They're not put in cages now.
Yes, they are.
No, they're
being
not.
sent home, man.
They're put in these cages until they round up a bunch of them and then finally send them home.
They're not being put in.
Let's see.
You can say a jail cell is a cage, man. We're talking like basically literal cages, human-sized dog kennels, man.
No,
They were
that type
being
of stuff
put
was
in
not
cages.
happening under Obama.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Under Biden,
It
was.
says.
Also, here's another thing. Obama has clarified multiple times they're not targeting innocent families. They're targeting criminals who deserve that.
And they were doing a horrible job. And
No, they
yeah,
did a
the Trump.
great job.
Okay.
Obama deported 15 million people.
They deported a lot of people. They did a really good job while still being like largely peaceful about it. Like,
Okay.
the issue of deportation was not brought up until the Biden administration when the border went haywire.
Exactly.
Obama just they deported every illegal citizen, not just criminals.
No, what are you talking? Are you using AI, man?
No, I'm using Google.
Gemini? Are you using Gemini?
No.
Gemini is
like,
the worst one.
Obama has clarified multiple times he's mostly aiming for criminals, man.
He said that, but from all these sources, Jude, it says
What
that
sources,
he's still
bro? Roblox? From all these sources.
here.
Oh, man.
Let's see. American Immigration Council,
From
migration policy.
right.wing.com.
What?
From right.wing.com.
CNN.
Okay, Jude, I'm gonna give you a scenario, okay? Say if ICE comes to your house and they say that you're getting deported, and you try to give them identification and they don't listen, are you going to try to resist them arresting you,
Okay, yeah,
given their
as
reputation?
me personally, as someone who's like thought about it, no. But
And
forget,
every
for
other
one,
person should
many
think about
of
it,
these
Jude.
random people, bro, they're not thinking about that. They're thinking about, oh, I hate these ICE agents. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them.
Exactly, and
Yeah,
that's why they're getting
exactly.
killed. That's why they're getting
But they
killed,
shouldn't.
because they're too
Mateo,
ignorant to think of
they
other
still
possibilities
shouldn't
other than
be
violence.
killed. That's the issue. ICE
we
should
can't
be
change
defunded
that,
because
man. How
they're
are we gonna change
being
that? How are we
reckless.
gonna change the eyes of the Trump
They're
administration?
being reckless.
Trump
They need to
administration
change
is
their
becoming
It's
administration.
because of the
That's why.
We can't change it, dude. We
It's
can't
because of
change
the
it.
politicians are
can.
telling
They can
people
change
to stop
You could
and
say
abolish
That's why
ICE.
they're
say
trying
that
to
Hitler.
defund ICE,
You
man. So
no.
Trump will
You
open
could
his
say that Hitler shouldn't
Okay,
have
okay,
been
okay,
eyes
okay. One at a
and
time.
realize
One at
that
a
the
time.
system isn't a good
No,
idea.
let me go. Let me go
Okay,
first.
Mateo,
you
go.
could say
Mateo.
that Hitler. You could say that Hitler shouldn't have been killing Jews. He was killing Jews and conquering Europe, man, until he had to been stopped. The only way to stop ICE is by physically not allowing them to work anymore. Okay? That's the only way we can stop it, or by abolishing the Trump administration, because the Trump administration is the ones funding it, Jude.
Bro, that's why people are trying to get Congress to defund it, Mateo. That's what I'm talking about.
And that's why there's probably going to be another government shutdown in the next, 13 days, Nazarella.
I don't care. What
All right?
do you mean?
I'm just letting you know. I don't even know why I said that. I'm just letting you know.
Like,
I was just thinking about it, and it came out. Anyway, you could say that they shouldn't be doing this or they shouldn't be doing that. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. But how are you going to stop it?
bro, why do you think these people protest, man? They're protesting so change will be made.
Yeah, they're protesting
And
in a
clearly
violent
a
way.
bunch of politicians are opening their eyes. A whole bunch of mayors and governors
And then it's working.
and
But it's only
congressmen.
working
Yes,
because people
peaceful protest.
It's only
The ICE
working
there
by-
was a peaceful
They're just telling him
protester.
to
There
stop
was a guy
ICE.
who was a peaceful protester just sitting there, and an ICE agent grabbed him and shot his eyes out.
Huh?
Argument?
Hold on, Mara.
Let me
I'm
fact
being
check this.
interrupted.
I'm pretty sure I've
Hold
seen
on,
that
wait.
before. I don't remember if he went up to the ICE agents or if the ICE agent grabbed him, but he shot his eyes and made him permanently blind. I saw this somewhere. I don't remember. On TikTok, but I've seen a video of it, but I don't remember if he ran up to the ICE agent or if the ICE agent went up to him.
Okay. I just found a thing about the it was a 21-year-old demonstrator was hit directly in the eye by a less lethal round fired by a federal officer.
Hold on, guys. I'm gonna be right back. I guess freaking Nimcom Mara flooded the bathroom, bro. Just like never a normal day, man. I'll be back.
Anyway.
So it was in Santa Ana, California, and there was a small crowd outside of a federal, in front of an ICE building, and when the officers came out to get the protesters to leave, blah 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 blah. Officers moving forward and grabbing another protester, then Rumler, I'm guessing that's that guy, and others stepping forward in protest when a federal officer fires a projectile at short range into his face.
See? Who acted first in that situation?
That guy, actually.
No, stepping forward to someone doesn't mean you shoot them in the face, man.
Yeah, that's. They're trying to get people
Imagine
to
if all
leave,
people
and when
did
this,
that, genuinely, imagine if all humans did that. You walk up to them, you shoot them in the face. You go in for a handshake and you end up blind. But still, man, walking up to someone doesn't mean you shoot them in the face. That doesn't mean that. And I know if we say this to Mateo, he's gonna say, okay, but if you never walked up to him, he'd never
Mateo, honestly,
it's like
his stuff is.
it doesn't matter if he walked up to him first, man. That's not the point. The point is lethal fire should have never been a part of that situation.
Okay, hang on. I found a video. Let me take a look at it real quick.
All right, I'm back.
Rise of
What's
Kingdom.
happening?
So
I'm looking at a video of it.
apparently, the guy who had his eye
Oh my
shot
God.
out, like, it was in front of an ICE building, and when the soldiers came out, they were grabbing people and like threatening to shoot them. And
No, I never said that.
And yes, in retaliation, the guy who got his eye shot out like walked up like kind of close.
Okay,
to
yeah.
And then
Actually, no, I just found the video. One of the ICE agents grabbed a person, and then 2 other people started running at them.
Yeah, see.
So
So technically,
started-
the
yeah.
ICE agents acted first.
no, if someone's running at you, you think they're gonna give you a gentle hug or a handshake and tell you good job?
Whoa!
What are you talking about, man?
They're empty-handed
I sent the video in.
What do you mean?
Jamie, open the video, Jude.
I'll
Or-
open it.
yeah.
I'll open it.
Okay.
Because Jude's recording.
Yeah. Hugo hasn't said anything. We haven't heard
Wait,
Hugo
can we
talk
show
at all.
it? Like,
I
are you
would
sure we
get it
can
if
show
he
it?
had
Yeah,
like,
it's
a
good,
knife
it's
or
good.
something. The guy was
It-
empty-handed and ran up to them because they're taking part of people from their peaceful protest. This isn't even
Hey, Jude.
resisting. This is peaceful
Hold on, there's
protest
an
that was
ad.
cut off by soldiers. It's not fair. They can't do that.
Okay, bro. I get like protesting, man, but listen, dude. There's other ways you can alert
How, Mateo?
your
How?
Not by
riding to them
charging at
in the
not by
security
charging at
home.
officers.
Exactly.
Bro.
You shouldn't be charging at officers, dude.
There's
Any officer for that
he's
matter.
an empty-handed man.
Okay.
Okay,
Skinny
bro,
man.
but they're not gonna.
You know
An
what? I'm
officer
watch
isn't
this
gonna let
video.
you
I'm gonna
charge
watch
at
this
them. Okay, and look, they have like rubber bullets, bro.
Those are like paintballs.
Yeah.
No, they're
So
pepper
I should
spray
like point
balls.
that out. They're what?
They're pepper spray balls.
Okay,
Okay.
man, it's not gonna kill you.
It can make you
Oh, yeah, we have-
blind,
Okay, just listen.
Okay, yeah.
Just listen.
Okay, yeah, look,
They started running at them.
look. They started running.
though. You can't shoot him in the face, Chip! He's empty-handed!
Dude, you're acting like if someone's running at you, you're just gonna aim for their.
Okay, yeah, but you can shoot them in the face!
Choking that person! What the f are you doing? Why are you choking? What the f are you choking for? He's on his back! Why you drag him? What was that for?
I think we're good. We just need to see that first part.
Yeah, look, dude. Look. I'll go back to it. Watch.
Yes, he ran at them, but do you need to shoot him in the eyes?
Dude,
Jude,
it's
there.
point
Okay,
blank.
hold on.
You don't have
Yeah.
time to
Bro.
reach up your gun and aim at a specific spot.
Trip.
Dude, if a
Trip.
robber was
Dude,
charging
if you ever
full
shot a
force
gun
with you-
before, you would know if something is like 2 feet in front of you, you don't have so much time to react and aim. You just have to shoot from the
Yeah.
hip.
Jude,
That's
bro.
not
If
even the
you
point of
see
where
someone
he shoots
decide,
him.
okay,
They don't
Jude,
have to
shut
shoot
up.
at all.
Jude, shut up. Jude.
Okay, so
If
you
you
just
see
want some
someone
random
that's-
guy to like attack you and
No,
could
man,
possibly have a
that's
knife
not
in his
true. You
pocket?
can fight him.
Bro,
You can punch him in the
he's-
face. I don't care. Don't shoot
He could
him
have
in
a
the
knife in his
eyes.
pocket, Jude. You don't know what he has
Yeah, you don't know
behind
what he
him.
has, bro.
He could have a
This
gun
isn't-
in his
This
waistband.
isn't the officer's fault, dude. He ran at them. This was his fault. He
No,
shouldn't have ran at them. It was his
He
fault.
should have ran
He
at them.
shouldn't have ran at them.
He should have ran at them, yes, but that did not justify him being shot.
Yes, it does.
Bro.
I say.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
you're in a high what's the word I'm looking for? Like you're in an
Stakes.
intense situation like that where there's all kinds of people screaming at you, and then some kid runs up at you. You don't know what he has.
I'm like
You're
3
gonna
feet away from you.
react. You're gonna react, man. I'm sorry, bro. You're going to react, man. Like, you can't say that wasn't his fault. It was his fault. He should have never. If it was a peaceful protest, he should have never
They should
ran
have
to the
been
cops.
nabbing people out of the protest.
They weren't, Jude.
Yes, they did.
They were not.
They literally
walked
did
up
at the
to
beginning
them.
of the video.
They walked up to them. I'll
No,
even
they
go
walked
back.
up to them and took one of them, and then that's when he decided to charge at them. He still should
I'll
have
even go
charged
back.
at them, but he charged at them for a reason at least. Look at the very beginning.
Let's go.
They run out and they take.
So, yeah, what's happening?
Yeah, they're just standing there. They're standing there. Shit. They're walking forward.
They grab him.
Because he was probably saying something to the cops, Jude. You
He
can't
was
just go and say
chanting
stuff
like
to
everyone
police.
else. Freedom of speech, Mateo. That doesn't matter.
Look,
It's not he's
look.
saying something to the police in a peaceful protest. They get to take him. That's not how it works. You
If
can't
it's a peaceful
justify that.
protest,
You can't
if it's a
justify these
peaceful-
guys taking that
It's a
guy.
peaceful- Jude, if it's a peaceful protest, he's not gonna go and call a cop a pig, man.
Do you know the difference between a peaceful protest and a riot, Mateo? A
Okay,
peaceful
bro, but he's
protest
not gonna
means
go start
nobody's being attacked.
insulting the cop. Bro, you can't insult a cop. They have reason to detain
Yes, you
there.
can.
That's
Yes, you
harassment.
can. Yes, you can. You can
You
say
cannot
whatever you
insult
want
a
to
cop.
any authoritative figure ever. Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
Yes, you
Bro,
can.
no,
you can say
cannot.
to a police officer,
You're
to an
supposed to
ICE
respect
officer, to a president, to a congressman, to a piece of the cabinet. No, you can say that to anybody. It's called your First Amendment
Okay,
right.
okay. So the reason why they arrested her is because she refused to leave off of federal property after they were told many,
Yeah,
many,
he
many
was
times to
standing
get
on-
off the property.
He was standing on the property. Look,
Oh,
he
yeah,
was
what's happening?
standing. Watch, he gets up there. Look, that's on the property. These guys didn't get arrested because they're not on the property. This guy was the closest to everything. Him.
Stealing until they can't take him.
There you go.
Look, and she got shoved because she was charging at them. You can't
Yeah.
do that. And he got shoved because he started getting close.
He didn't get shot, he got shot.
Or having shot, yeah. Look, and he's fighting with the cop now. Bro,
How can he not take him for
Look.
speaking his mind?
Okay, if you're getting arrested for protesting on somebody's yard and you try to tackle a cop, what's gonna happen to you? You're gonna get tased and get your face
Tased,
slammed into the
tased,
grass.
tased. I love that word. Tased,
Jude.
tased. Where's the tase?
Just
Jude,
saying,
bro.
if it was a cop.
Listen, Jude. These guys, no matter what you say, have authority over you. It's like if we went to the principal of the school and started saying stuff, whatever we wanted to her. We can get in trouble at school. We can get like expelled for cussing out our principal. Man, it's the same exact thing. You,
But, bro,
you can
this
go
is
and peacefully
different.
debate
There's
with
a
her.
difference between getting in trouble in school and possibly getting shot and arrested, man.
I'm saying
they
it's
were
not
doing a
too
peaceful
far-fetched.
protest chanting outside of an ICE facility.
I'm not saying. I'm
Federal
saying it's
property.
not.
They were
I'm
told
saying-
to leave. They're not allowed to be on there.
Jude,
They can
I'm
be on the
saying,
sidewalk, but
I'm
not
saying,
on.
hold
They
on.
were
let me
on
talk.
the stairs,
let me talk,
man.
Let me talk. Let me talk.
That's
let me
like
talk.
a gray zone, man. Genuinely, that's a gray zone. I'm pretty sure for protests.
No, the where they should have been standing was on the sidewalk, and that's it. The sidewalk is the public
And
property.
even
When they
if
pass the sidewalk,
they didn't need to
they're on the property
immediately exit the building and start taking and shooting people, man.
because they don't know what
They
these
didn't
protesters are
we
gonna
were
do.
walking out there,
Bro, if they
and
were gonna
someone.
do something, they would have done something. You think they're just gonna sit there protesting and then
They were
secretly
slowly
have a
getting
hatchet?
close.
No.
They were slowly getting close, man. They should have stayed on the sidewalk and peacefully protest, or not even went to a protest
They
at all.
were peacefully
Right to your
protesting, man. They were just
Right to
chanting
your local
like
congressman.
we hate ICE, which is again part of freedom of speech.
Jude, I'm
Mateo,
saying it's not
Mateo,
too far fetched.
I guarantee the exact same thing that just happened here would have happened if they were on the sidewalk.
No, it
No,
would not
these
have.
guys
No,
are
yes, it
police,
would've.
Jude. These guys are police, man.
Jude, how
They're
can
doing their
you?
job.
How can you think something like that if it never even happened? Like you don't know the intentions of the cop. You
I
can't
know
guess
what these
intentions.
guys do. I know how they act. I know who they are. There's a
Okay.
reason these people are protesting.
Okay, what's the officer's names then if you know how they react?
Oh my!
Are you like
I
their
don't know how
their-
these specific people
can't
react, you
assume.
idiot.
You can't assume human nature,
Bro,
Jude.
I know how ICE agents act. They act irrationally. That's their whole thing. Their
These
whole
guys
thing
aren't
is that
ICE agents.
At the slightest glimpse of possible conflict, they immediately start shooting people in the
Do you know
face.
what? Okay,
That's
Jude. Do you know
ICE.
why? Jude,
Does
do you know
this
why?
look like it says ICE to you? Does this say
Police
ICE?
ICE, Mateo. Police ICE. It's
Why
what
would it say
is.
police ice?
It'll say police ICE on the front. I'm pretty sure.
No, it wouldn't, Jude, because
Hey,
that's
then,
they're
hang on.
police. Police
Play the-
dressing.
Play the
are-
video a little
police
more
dress-
because I'm pretty sure it shows the front of it.
those are police officers, man. Look at the
Yeah.
badge.
Bro, it's
That's a
at
police
it's at
officer.
an ICE facility, man.
They're probably the ICE facility people probably called the police to make sure that these protesters didn't do nothing. That's how these things work, man. The
So,
police are
just
just
keep
doing
playing
their
the video
job.
and see if we can see the front. Just keep. I'll give you that.
Oh wait, that was it right there.
Police
Hold on.
ICE. It says police ICE. I'm pretty sure.
That's his DHS.
Oh, my bad then.
Exactly. These guys are called to do their job. These guys are not like the ICE agents. This person charged at them. The other guy charged at him. He shouldn't have charged at a police officer if it was a friendly protest, Jude. You can't go to a police officer and start
But
like.
I know.
and
I'm
start
not saying
being
you should have
Christian.
charged at him. You shouldn't have done that. That was stupid. But that again, that I feel that doesn't require permanently blinding him, taking him inside. And
They
choking
didn't
him.
mean their intention. They didn't wake up.
They're
and
not.
think,
They're
"Oh,
not allowed.
tonight-"
They're not allowed to be blocking the stairs of a federal building,
Yeah,
especially that building right there.
Jude, they didn't wake up that morning and say, "Oh, tonight I'm gonna go to a quote unquote peaceful protest and shoot the eyes out of a teenage boy." No, man. I don't even know if he's a teenage boy. He looks like it, but that's not what their intentions were. That's not what their intentions were. They didn't mean to shoot his eyes out, dude. It's 2 feet away, man.
Yeah.
And like Trip said, you shoot off the hip when someone's charging at you.
Okay,
If
yeah,
there's a
but yeah,
robber
you aim
coming
at their
towards you,
face.
You don't have time to aim and start yelling at them, threatening
Yeah.
them to stop when they're
Jude,
charging at you from 2
Jude.
feet away.
Jude, if there is like a robber,
Bro, I feel
that's
like worst
charging
case
at
scenario,
you-
if someone's charging at you empty-handed, punch them in the face, kick them. I don't
They
know.
could
man.
have, Jude. I just said they could have a gun in their waistband. He could have had a knife in his waistband. It could have been a knife in his pocket. You
Okay,
don't
yeah,
know.
but for one,
You
don't
can't
have the
bro,
freaking
you
gear
don't know
can't
on.
what's happening.
assume.
When you're a cop, you're trained for scenarios like this, and he did exactly what he was trained to. If there's a robber running at you, you're not gonna take the time and try to aim for his legs, man.
Or
You're
to
not.
yell at him
You're gonna
and
shoot
tell
off
him
the
to
hip
stop.
and hopefully he stops, man.
I feel
Like you're not
it
gonna
would've
take
been
the
a
time
lot
and think
easier
about this guy's life.
if instead of waiting to pull out his gun and point it forward, he could
He
have
didn't-
stopped earlier and had it pointed at his chest or his legs. That was a
From
way
2
that
feet
you
away.
could have shot him in the
That's
legs.
not how it works, because then those people would have got more riled up that they're pointing guns at them. Dude, look, he has a pepper spray shooter, whatever you called it. And like, this isn't gonna kill you. This is not gonna kill you.
It's
gonna hurt
immobilize you, and that's the whole point, Mateo.
That's the whole point. It's gonna immobilize you. It's gonna get you to stop. Jude, these guys, the police they aren't trying to kill you. They're trying to get you to stop whatever you're doing.
The only reason why he had to do it is because those people were ignoring their orders and they were getting charged at by 3 different people.
They
Yeah.
took one person and they got charged by 2. One of them being a woman.
They took the person because they were detaining him. They had reason to detain him because he wasn't getting off of private property, federal property, and probably verbally harassing them, man. You could say it's freedom of speech, but you could still call the cops on someone who's saying like slurs to you on the street.
They're not
Jude.
saying slurs. They're like.
What do you know that,
How do
Jude?
you-
They're
they were
chanting,
probably
like,
calling them a
free,
pig.
like, end ICE or something. That's
Okay,
freedom of
those
speech
are the
right there.
people with the microphones. The point of the microphones is to be louder. They could be, there could be someone like yelling, but you can't hear them in the video because they're like 100 feet away from you.
Dude, bro, if it's a peaceful protest, it should have never escalated like this. And this wasn't the cops' fault. This was not.
It's
the
not
police's
peaceful
fault.
protests if they're on federal property.
Charging them. A peaceful
Oh,
protest
no,
is
it's
standing
still
outside the
peaceful
building.
protest no matter where you are, Trip.
No, it's
Jude.
not.
Yes, it is.
You can't defend this, bro. You cannot defend this, dude. You can't.
Bro, they were in a legal gray area for one. They weren't on the property. They were on the.
It's
Yes,
not
they
a
were- they
legal
were
gray
on the
area.
steps.
Stairs are the
And the
property.
entrance is open to anybody, by the way.
Not at freaking 10
okay.
o'clock at night, dude.
No protesters are allowed to occupy or block the stairs of federal buildings like the Ronald Reagan Federal Building in Santa Ana.
Exactly. You
To prohibit
I'm-
interfering with access or to orderly conduct on federal property, including
Exactly.
stairs and entrances.
So
The courthouses
whatever,
and agency offices.
dude, whatever this is, you see how they're all getting close. You see how all those people are getting close. This is not like, yeah, it may have started off as a peaceful protest, but for all the police know, they can be getting ready to riot that building, man.
I
The
also
police
feel
are
like
doing their job.
a bit more of a peaceful, like, way to deal with that. I feel like they could have shot their pepper balls at like the walls near them to like immobilize all of them together.
The officers declared an unlawful assembly for blocking federal property.
Exactly, bro. It
And
was
again,
their
I'm
fault.
not saying these
It was
people should be.
100%.
I'm not saying these people should be protesting and should be this close. I'm not saying they should be. I'm just saying I don't feel like it should have escalated to the point where a man got his eyes shot out, man.
That was his fault. The man who got his eyes shot out that was his fault. If he would have just
I'm just saying
continued
it
a
shouldn't
peaceful
have.
protest.
I feel like there's other
Dude,
ways that the
that's
police
a
officers
police
could have gone
officer.
about it, man.
Okay, Captain Hindsight from South Park. Of course there was other ways they could have gone about it. Of course there was. But
And they
you
went
could
for the
say,
most violent way.
okay, you could say that the Avengers should have previously known that Thanos was gonna destroy half of the population of the universe, so they should have killed him as a baby. You can say that all you want, but it happened. You know what I mean? Like, I have to start using these fictional scenarios to get this through your head, man. You could say that they could have done whatever they wanted, but these guys, they started getting close, and they were on federal property. Like, look, he's literally standing on this floor, man. He's literally standing on it, dude. If you say that the stairs are a gray zone, this is not a gray zone, and he's standing on it, man. That's standing on it, because why can you see his shoes and not anybody else's shoes? Maybe I'm gonna just shoot from the gun here. It's because he's standing on this floor right here. So you could say the stairs are a gray zone all you want, but now he's stepping onto the property officially, man. It was completely his fault.
When the police
And then his
officers
friend,
went up to him, he was not on that property. He was not on that floor.
and then his friend, yeah, because he stepped away from the police officers after he realized that they were getting close.
Just being on the
Human
stairs,
instinct.
dude, whether being on top of the stairs or the middle of it or the very first step, it still counts as the same.
Yeah, dude. You can say that it was the cops' fault all you want.
It's
because
like
it shouldn't
it's like
have happened.
saying it's like getting mad when a cop pulls someone over for going one over the speed limit. Speed limit's the speed limit.
Yeah. And you could say, oh, well, the guy shouldn't have been going over the speed limit. Or you can say, oh, the cop should have been more easy on him and just let him go. You could say that all you want, but the dude was wrong, man. It was his fault. His eyes got shut out.
I'm saying he shouldn't have charged at them. But I'm also
Dude,
saying,
yeah, exactly.
And from the first place, there were so many better ways to have dealt with this, and they didn't. They decided for the most violent one, man.
Jude, when someone is 2 feet away at you
No,
and
I
they're
mean from
rushing
the very
towards
beginning
you,
of the situation, not when they had taken the guy and the guy's charging.
very beginning. Let's look at the very beginning. Look, you can see that guy.
They had pepper ball guns, correct?
Yeah, look, the cops with the guns are staying back there. Look, and then he steps down because these guys are getting close now. Look, he's just doing his job.
Sorry, yeah, what happened?
Look, the cops are talking to these guys. They're talking to them, telling them to back away. Dude, his gun isn't even pointed at anybody yet. Look, and then this guy is saying stuff to them. And then eventually,
freedom.
That's not freedom of speech, man.
Chanting freedom is freedom of speech, man.
Okay, but in the cop's face, on the private property, in the cop's face on the private property.
Yeah, freedom.
In the cop's face on private property.
Freedom.
The cops are biased, man. The cops aren't biased. The police, hold on. The police aren't biased. They're here to serve and protect. And right now, they're serving and protecting the ICE building. You can say whatever you want. Yeah, it's unethical to be protecting the ICE building, especially after what these ICE agents have done. But the cops they shouldn't care about that. They should be caring about the safety of the people of America. So they're not going to care. Or they're not going to care if this guy, yeah, he could be protesting for the right things, but he's stepping on the wrong side. You know what I mean? Like, he shouldn't have been on the building. He shouldn't have been on the premises, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. It was his fault. And then his buddy tries to get involved. Look. She tries to get involved, she gets pushed, and he runs on the property. You see how that happens? You see how quick that unfolded? Luckily, this guy wasn't caught in it because they were paying attention to the two people rushing at them. Rushing at them. Dude, and now look.
I said he should
shot
have
in the eye.
rushed at him
His
in
fault.
the first place. He shouldn't have rushed at them.
He shouldn't have been on the property. If it was a peaceful protest, they should have
man,
followed the
but
rules of the law.
They
They should have followed the
genuinely could
rules.
have detained him without shooting him, Mateo. That's my point. They could have detained all of them without shooting anybody.
Jude, like Tripp said, you don't know what these guys have. Look, he tries to run. Now that's fleeing from the cops. Right? Now he's resisting arrest.
Evading arrest, resisting arrest,
Yeah, she can be charged with interfering with or tampering.
impeding law officers.
Yeah, and that's why she gets pushed. Okay,
Why could
and
he
he
get
doesn't
pushed?
shove
That's
her
my
hard.
question.
He doesn't shove her hard. But if this guy wouldn't have pushed her, she would have ran and gotten into the middle of this. Okay, and then look at him. He starts coming in too. He shouldn't have came in. Look,
It's
and
pretty
then he
much
gets shot
like
in the eye.
it's like the trolley problem. It's either more people get arrested or one person gets hurt and arrested.
Exactly. Dude,
In a way.
Jude, all I'm saying is if it was a peaceful protest, they should have been following the law. They were not following the law. Okay? They
Not
were
a
not
peaceful
following
protest.
the law.
If
I wanna
it's not a
see- I
peaceful
wanna see
protest,
something
if the
real quick.
first thing you want to do is attack an officer,
I want to see something. Wait.
they never had peaceful intentions.
What do you want to see?
Wait, I just gotta see something. Never mind. Wait.
Bro, like you can say all you want, like it's freedom of speech.
You know what's weird? Hugo has not said a single thing. I have not heard Hugo
Is
talk
he
at
still on the
all.
call?
I don't even know anymore.
Yes, I'm still on the call.
Oh,
he's
yeah.
still on the call. Oh, I
I
accidentally
think
opened
I
his
think
share.
we should move to a lighter topic now. I think Jude doesn't
You guys been
understand
recording
yet,
for like an hour now.
and there's no getting
Wait,
through him.
wait.
So
It's saying protests like this on ICE buildings are allowed so long as they're not tampering with like operations by ICE. So they're not like personally tampering with these
Hey,
operations. They
Jude.
had,
okay. Let me. So if Jude Federal Regulations 36 CFR
oh my god.
Section 2.32 prohibit interfering with access to or orderly conduct on federal property, including stairs and entrances to courthouses and agency offices like ICE. Protests must stay on public sidewalks unless a permit is obtained for the plaza area.
See?
Bro, those
I don't even
those
care if that's from
buildings
AI,
are
that's true.
generally considered public property. But so long as they're not initially attacking anybody, they're allowed to stay there.
Jude, federal
protest.
buildings are not public property.
No federal
Federal
buildings like the Ronald Reagan Federal Building, Santa Ana, are federally owned
Buildings
property,
housing
not public
Immigration
property.
and Customs Enforcement, it's generally considered public property, but they must remain peaceful and
Jude.
not and I quote and not tamper with personal operations done by people in said building. They were not tampering with whatever was going on in there.
Dude, I don't know if
specifically.
you're reading some. I don't know what you're reading, but that's not true.
Oh. And how do I know
Dude,
yours is
bro,
true?
Public property
that's-
refers to
Jude.
streets, sidewalks, and parks owned by the local or state government or the First Amendment rights. Blah 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 blah. Federal buildings and their plazas/stairs are restricted federal properties. The public can enter lobbies during business hours, but stairs, plazas, and entrances are off limits to protests without a permit to avoid blocking federal workers, detainees, or court accesses. Occupying the stairs counts as trespassing once dispersal is ordered, and which they were telling them to disperse, but people weren't leaving. Which is why the Department of Homeland Security treated the protesters' position as unlawful, similar to blocking a post office or courthouse door.
For one, I'm pretty sure you could see in that video, there was a big entrance to the stairway. They were not blocking it off.
They were
That's
100%
you
blocking
on
that
the
stairway,
stairs,
dude.
dude.
That whole group of people was blocking the stairs, man.
No,
You think they're
there
gonna be
was-
like?
there
You
was
think
an entrance
the
to the
agents are
stairs
gonna
that
be
they
like
blocked.
Moses and split them like the
Dude,
Red
that's the
Sea?
main
No.
entrance, and they're
Dude,
blocking
again,
it. Watch.
Bro, it was still peaceful protest.
No, if it was unlawful, and I doubt. Did they have a permit? They probably didn't.
Dude, what I'm saying is that there's
They
ways that
didn't
you
have a
go about
permit.
this, and they didn't go about it the right way, man. It was 100% their fault. The police were doing their job, okay? We can argue about the ICE thing all you want, but then you talk about police. The police are doing their job, man. This was the police doing their job. They were called there to calm things down. You know what I mean? Peace officers. That's why they're called that. Peace officers. They're trying to bring the peace to the
They're
situation.
trying to.
And instead, a peaceful protest turned into a partial riot when these guys, when one guy gets arrested for not listening
I
to
still agree
orders.
with you guys. That's one thing we can both agree on. You should never charge at officers. Never. You never should. That is something we can agree with. But one thing I can also say is, as police officers, they're tasked with trying to figure out how to do things without possibly killing people. Bro, shooting someone's eyes out, that's a lethal wound, man. That can kill someone.
I know, dude.
Shooting someone in their head at all. And I understand it was a tense moment. It's difficult to aim when you have someone charging at you. Yes. But
Those are not. They're not supposed. Those are not meant to be killing people. They're meant to deter people.
I know.
Yeah,
man,
and
but
it just so
in
happened.
the face, they can. That's why when you have weaponry like that, you can't be reckless with something like that.
Dude, he
It's
wasn't
not a
being
gun,
reckless.
dude.
He, for all he knows,
pepper spray
for
gun.
all you could say, he was
Yes,
protecting
but,
himself.
Mateo,
Some dude was
it
charging
still
at
has
him.
the force of a bullet, Mateo. It still has. It's not gonna pierce your skin or anything.
Okay, bro, but
if
the
he
guy
had
shouldn't
shot
have
him in
charged
the
at him.
stomach anywhere else other than the eyes, which is a pretty precise target, I would say.
Because they're trained, bro. They're trained to hit like that. And it was just his reaction to someone charging at him from 3 feet away. They, like Trip said,
Wait, so
he
your
doesn't
guys'
know
argument
what he
was
has.
that it's hard for them to react and aim, but you're also saying that they have really good aim naturally.
Naturally, because they're trained to have that. But off the hip, he's just gonna shoot his gun, man. Not exactly
but
aiming for his
still-
head.
still,
He's
man,
aiming to disarm the person. He's aiming to disarm him. And pepper spray, I don't even know what I'm saying with that part, bro. But it's meant to disarm him, bro.
Bro, but my point
okay,
is
bro, he got
literally,
shot in the eye.
I just feel like it really could have been dealt with better. It could have
Dude,
been.
until you're in a situation like that, you can't say that.
Yes, you can, Mateo.
Until you're in a situation like that, you don't know. You've never been in a situation where you're trying to keep the peace and some dude is rushing at you and he's 2 feet away and he's running fast.
Okay,
and
okay.
the only way to protect yourself
And I
is by
understand.
shooting him.
I understand. The officer had full right to shoot him. I just feel like he should have shot him in the eyes.
He wasn't intentionally aiming for the eyes. Do you think he
Bro,
slow-moed down that
so-
moment and said, "Oh, I'm gonna shoot him in the eyes just to,
Bro,
make him
shoot
go blind
in
for
the
life"?
Chest. Even the chest would have been better.
He did get
He
shot in the
wasn't-
chest. He got shot in the stomach and the face.
Yeah, man.
So then why
he
did
was
shoot
shooting
him
him.
in the first place? Well, he shot him in the
He
stomach
wasn't
and then-
thinking about it.
So
You don't
he
think
shot him
about
in the stomach and then shot him in the face to be on good measures.
you don't think about things like that when he's charging at you, dude.
Bro, they know what damage these weapons can do. They know that they can, no matter where you
Dude.
shoot them, they know that it can immobilize a person. They know
Dude.
this.
Until you're in a situation where you're an officer trying to keep the peace, I don't think you can argue your argument, man.
And yes, I can because, bro, you have weaponry that's strong. They knew that this is a firearm that's strong, that can hurt people, right? This is
They knew that.
So I feel like as they're going out with guns, they should also be prepared to shoot, right?
That's what he was doing. He was prepared to shoot.
So he was prepared to shoot. So when you get into the situation where the man's running at you and you were prepared for this, you shoot him in the face?
Jude.
I understand
They
it's a tense
okay,
moment,
listen,
and
listen,
I don't
listen.
even think the police officer should be punished for
Okay,
it.
let's change the topic. We've been going on this for an
You guys
hour.
been recording for like an hour talking about this.
Yeah.
I'm not
Jude,
even
okay,
saying that the police officer should face any repercussions. He shouldn't. He was acting on the correct intuition. He didn't know what would happen, but
Okay, then what is your argument?
I just
Bro,
feel like on a
Captain
like, on a moral
Hindsight over
level,
here. Captain Hindsight
better
over here.
ways to
Listen
handle
to me.
Should have been handled. It could have been handled
Jude.
better.
Captain Hindsight. You could say, oh, they should have had more fire escapes so those people didn't die in a burning building.
Here, wait.
Man.
Let me ask you a question. What do you think about Bad Bunny leading the Super
We're
Bowl?
just
I
changing
think,
the subject.
I mean,
yeah, we need to change the subject. We've been talking about this for over an hour.
Don't. I feel like this is an important freaking debate. And I think Jude's wrong
We've
because
just
he
been
doesn't
over
understand.
and over and
At
over
this
about the
point,
same
don't
thing.
even
Dude,
record.
yeah, we've been talking about the same thing over and over. I mean, the guy probably should have got just shot in the chest, but you're not gonna have perfect aim every time. They
that's
were
what I'm trying to
blocking.
say.
They
I
were
understand it was a mistake.
They were
and I
trespassing.
understand
Should have been
that he
trespassing.
should
You
have shot
charge at
him,
an
but
officer,
I
you get
still
shot
feel like it could have been whatever.
with an
So what was
okay,
you
whatever.
how I feel about Bad Bunny?
Yeah,
I mean, I don't really care.
I heard a lot of people are wanting other than Bad Bunny, from what I've seen at least, was like George Strait, but
I mean,
You want George Strait.
I still feel like better choices could have been given, but like,
okay, Jude, stop bringing it up. All right, it's done. We could talk about this at school, or actually just never,
He was
because
answering your question. He was answering your question.
I was answering your
Oh.
question.
my
Oh
bad,
my
Jude.
gosh, bro. Oh
Okay.
no.
Let's hear it, Jude.
I still feel like better choices could have been made for like the Super Bowl candidate, but I don't really care that much. It's really not that big a deal.
Yeah, bro. I don't really like care.
I think
as long as-
the last best
I
one
never
was the
heard any
Eminem
of his
one.
music, but like, just because an artist who I don't know performed, like Shakira, did anyone care when Shakira performed? No. So why do people care
No.
now?
When did Shakira? That was like 2010.
Still, no one cared when it was
No.
Shakira. Why do they care now?
For real.
What about the Eminem one? That was a good one.
Eminem
Right there.
one. What the hell are you?
Yeah, it
talking
was a
the
good
with
one. It was
Eminem,
fun.
Dr. Dre, and Snoop Dogg.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I
but-
remember that.
Or
Yeah, but, like,
Rihanna.
Most people aren't watching the Super Bowl for the halftime show.
That's what
No,
I watched
actually, many people
before. That's the only thing I
Many
watch.
people are actually.
And if so, that's insane. That's
I'm
wild.
pretty sure a larger majority of people watch for the halftime show because it's like.
All I care is if the Broncos go to the Super Bowl or not. And next,
Dude, check
like,
the recording
Sunday,
length.
It's like close
Hour
to.
and 10 minutes. We're gonna
What's
have
the-
to soon.
What's
I
the
know.
bracket for the Super Bowl right now?
Right now,
Your piss versus
the
your
AFC. The AFC Championship is the Patriots and the Broncos. I think next Sunday. Yeah, next Sunday. 3. I don't know. I'm not gonna say the time. And then I think the 49ers lost yesterday. Yeah. Okay. Seahawks and I forget who else.
Dude, I think we should cut most of the ice stuff we're talking about, and we should just.
No, we're keeping all of it.
I liked it. All right.
What do you think? What do you
Trip,
think? Pierce?
this
Should we keep
episode is
it-
not even gonna be posted anyways.
Should we cut that rest of that part, or should we keep it in?
No, we'll keep it. I'm not
We'll keep
editing
it in.
this episode. I'm
This
gonna-
this episode would have been so boring if we didn't have that.
Yeah, like
Oh,
we're
like-
shave
oh.
down the episode to 30 minutes. No.
Bro. All right. Well, I think we
So the
should cut
Chiefs-
it off.
So the Chiefs aren't making it to the Super Bowl this year.
Thank God.
No, they
Finally.
weren't even in the playoffs, man.
Oh, they
Thank
weren't.
God.
I'm not. I am like
Bro.
so behind on football. I've just been watching Indiana University.
Speaking
Just
of
kidding.
football, bro, Bo Nix broke his ankle.
Speaking of
Oh.
football, our school got squared,
No one.
7-49.
This was like a year ago, man.
No one cares. Respectfully, man.
Genuinely, I don't care about the school, bro. I'll just say it.
Honestly, I did
I
like the
don't
school at
care
first,
for.
but
I
it's,
barely even care for football at all. You think I care about school football?
Especially Irish school football.
yeah,
Oh,
I will say honestly, I used to like the school a lot, but just recently it's
This is
just
why I'm
getting down the drain.
transferring next year.
I would love to transfer, but just because of the baseball is the only reason why I'm saying.
Really?
You can still
Yeah.
transfer
Yeah,
and
man.
play
You
at
can
Hojo.
still transfer. They have a baseball team there.
I don't.
I would
My
say
mayor's baseball
his
team is
name.
done.
I would say his
Can't
name,
you
but
only like play, or if you like, for example, if you go to Miami, can't
Yeah,
you only like do a sport here if like they don't have that sport available?
no,
it's
not
the other way
necessarily. Well,
around.
for my
It's the other
Amira,
way around.
I mean,
Well, no,
yeah, for my
Yeah,
Amira.
if the
that's what I
academy
mean.
Like,
themselves don't have that available, you'll just end up playing for the Miami team.
No,
Yeah, like,
you can
there's a few people-
play for Hojo at
Oh
the
yeah, I
academy.
think you can still play for Hojo actually.
Especially if you're like so intertwined with the team, bro. I don't see why
Yeah,
they
you're
would.
like you're like their number one player, man.
You
You
like
can,
you
can
just
switch
want
to
to
the
be like
academy and still play for their team.
yeah.
I'm
like,
not 100% sure. I'll have to ask, but honestly, might have to.
because I'm transferring, bro.
Do
I
it, Trip.
don't like this school, man.
Transferring to.
I'm only gonna
Bro,
say if
we're
we have
low-key
AP
building
psychology.
an army to transfer with us, bro.
Good. All
We're
right.
just gonna
Well, I
take the
think
I'm
entire
the only
school
one
with
that's
us.
gonna stay.
Hugo, bro, you gotta come with us. Come to the light side.
He's not coming.
Join the light
Can't.
side, Hugo.
Never will.
Miss L had
Okay. Oh, I thought you were gonna say it.
Miss L had convinced Hugo's mom to make him stay.
Yeah, it's like a cult, bro. Like that's genuinely what our school is. It's a
It's
cult.
like the
I
Freemasons.
might
We're
do an
like,
exchange
we're-
year. Like,
Yo,
We're
that's
like-
better, bro. Just get out of the.
he's gonna go to
G-town.
Sweden.
Okay,
we're-
bro. We were just having like a screaming match 5 minutes ago, bro. And we're having like a normal conversation now.
Ah, I love school.
Yeah.
Anyway,
All right, dude. I think we should end off the video.
Yeah.
Bro, Jude, bro. You actually have to post this one, man. You said you weren't gonna edit it.
I will. I'm not even gonna edit this one, man.
Yeah.
I'm just
Well,
gonna
the
add
intro and outro.
Add the outro. Boom.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess is that it? Is that like
Yeah.
all we got? All right.
Well,
Play. Oh, I was literally ore farming, but I guess play the outro music.